Life is calling you right now. At this very moment, it's beckoning you forward. But here's the thing. Are you ready to answer? Are you prepared to step out of your comfort zone and into the unknown? Because that's where true growth happens. That's where your dreams become reality. Think about it. Every great achievement in history started with someone taking a risk. Someone who dared to believe that they could do what others thought impossible. Someone who was willing to fail, to fall, but always get back up again. You see, fear is natural. It's part of being human. But fear doesn't have to control you. It doesn't have to hold you back from reaching your full potential. In fact, fear can be your greatest motivator if you learn to use it right. When you feel that fear creeping in, that's your signal. It's life telling you, hey, this is important. This matters, because the things that scare us the most are often the things that will help us grow the most. Now, I'm not talking about being reckless. I'm talking about calculated risks. I'm talking about stepping out in faith, backed by preparation and purpose. You were born with a unique set of talents, skills, and passions. No one else in this world has exactly what you have. And that means you have something special to offer. Something that only you can do. But here's the catch. Those talents won't develop themselves. Those dreams won't come true on their own. You have to take action. You have to be willing to fail, to look foolish, to face rejection. Because on the other side of that fear is where your true potential lies. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down countless times, but do they give up? No. They keep trying, keep pushing, keep taking that risk of standing up again. And eventually they not only walk, they run. That's the spirit we need to recapture. That fearless determination to keep moving forward, no matter how many times we fall. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I take a risk and it doesn't work out? Well, let me tell you something. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed. Probably more times than you can imagine. But what sets them apart is their willingness to keep taking risks, to keep pushing forward despite those failures. Failure is not a full stop. It's a comma. It's a pause that says, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? When you start looking at failure this way, it loses its power over you. It becomes a teacher, not a tormentor. It becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. And here's another truth. The biggest risk in life is not taking any risks at all. Playing it safe might feel comfortable, but it's a slow death to your dreams, your potential, your purpose. Imagine if every great inventor, every visionary leader, every world-changing artist had played it safe. We'd still be living in caves, afraid to venture out into the unknown. But they didn't play it safe. They took risks. They dared to dream big and act on those dreams. And in doing so, they changed the world. You have that same power within you. You have the ability to make a difference, to leave your mark on this world. But it won't happen if you're paralyzed by fear. So how do we overcome this fear? How do we build the courage to take risks? First, we need to change our perspective on risk. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid, see it as an opportunity to grow. Every risk you take is a chance to learn something new about yourself, to develop new skills, to expand your horizons. Second, start small. You don't have to take huge life-altering risks right away. Start with small steps outside your comfort zone. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting when you usually stay quiet. Maybe it's trying a new hobby you've always been curious about. These small risks build your confidence and prepare you for bigger ones. Third, prepare yourself. Knowledge is power. The more you know about what you're getting into, the less scary it becomes. Research plans, seek advice from those who've gone before you. This doesn't eliminate the risk, but it makes it more manageable. Fourth, visualize success. See yourself overcoming the challenge. Feel the satisfaction of achieving your goal. This mental rehearsal can give you the confidence boost you need to take that leap. Fifth, and perhaps most importantly, know your why. Why is this risk worth taking? What's the bigger purpose behind it? When you're clear on your motivations, it becomes easier to push through the fear. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the face of fear. It's saying, I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway because it matters. And here's the secret. The more risks you take, the easier it gets. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Now, I'm not saying it will always be easy. There will be times when you feel like giving up. Times when the fear seems overwhelming. But in those moments, I want you to remember this. You are stronger than you think. You have survived every single challenge life has thrown at you so far. You've overcome obstacles you once thought impossible. And you can do it again. Think back to a time when you took a risk and it paid off. Maybe it was applying for a job you thought was out of your league. Maybe it was asking someone out on a date. Maybe it was starting your own business. Remember how scared you were before you took that leap. And remember how exhilarating it felt when you succeeded. That feeling is available to you every time you choose to take a risk. Now, I'm not promising that every risk will lead to immediate success. Life doesn't work that way. But I can promise you this. Every risk you take will lead to growth. Every risk will teach you something valuable about yourself and the world around you. And isn't that what life is all about? Growing, learning, expanding our horizons. We're not meant to stay stagnant. We're meant to evolve to become the best versions of ourselves. That evolution doesn't happen in our comfort zones. It happens when we push ourselves, when we dare to dream big and act on those dreams. You see, life is not about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. And creation always involves risks. Always involves stepping into the unknown. Think about the things you regret most in life. Chances are, they're not the risk you took that didn't work out. They're the risk you didn't take, the chances you didn't seize, the dreams you didn't pursue. Don't let fear rob you of dreams. Don't let it keep you small when you were born to do great things. You have a unique contribution to make to this world. You have ideas, talents, and passions that no one else has in quite the same way. But the world will never benefit from them if you keep them locked away out of fear. It's time to unlock your potential. It's time to step out of the shadows and into the light of your true purpose. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what about my responsibilities? What about my family? I can't just throw caution to the wind. And you're right. Taking risks doesn't mean being irresponsible. It doesn't mean neglecting your duties or the people who depend on you. But here's the thing. When you play it safe all the time, when you never take risks, you're not just holding yourself back. You're holding back everyone around you too. Your family, your friends, your community, they all benefit when you step into your full potential. They all rise when you rise. Think about the message you're sending to your children when you take calculated risks. You're showing them that it's okay to dream big, that it's okay to fail sometimes. That what matters most is not the outcome, but the courage to try. You're setting an example of resilience, of perseverance, of living life to the fullest. And that's a gift that will serve them far better than any material possession ever could. And let's talk about timing for a moment. So many of us are waiting for the perfect time to take a risk. We tell ourselves, I'll do it when I have more money, or I'll do it when the kids are older, or I'll do it when I feel more ready. But here's the truth. There's no perfect time. There will always be reasons to wait, always be excuses to play it safe. The perfect time is now, right now. Because every moment you wait is a moment lost. A moment you could have been growing, learning, moving closer to your dreams. Life is happening right now. Your dreams are calling you right now. Will you answer? Now, I'm not saying quit your job tomorrow and bet everything on a long shot. But I am saying start today. Take one small step towards your dreams today. And then another tomorrow. And another the day after that. Because here's the thing about risk. It compounds. Just like interest in a bank account, the rewards of taking risk compound over time. Each risk you take builds your confidence. Each risk expands your skills. Each risk opens up new opportunities. And before you know it, you're doing things you never thought possible. You're living a life that excites you, that challenges you, that fulfills you in ways you never imagined. But it all starts with that first step. That first risk, that first decision to believe in yourself and your dreams. So I ask you, what risk have you been putting off? What dream have you been too afraid to pursue? What's holding you back? Is it fear of failure? Remember, failure is not the end. It's a lesson. It's a stepping stone to success. Is it fear of what others might think? Remember, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. The people who truly love and support you will cheer you on as you chase your dreams. Is it fear of the unknown? Remember, the unknown is where all the magic happens. It's where growth happens. Whatever your fear is, I want you to look it in the eye right now. Acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you. And then tell it, I hear you, but I'm not letting you control me anymore. Because you are capable of so much more than fear wants you to believe. You have strengths you haven't even discovered yet. You have resilience you haven't tapped into. You have potential that's just waiting to be unleashed. But none of that would happen if you stay in your comfort zone. None of that will happen if you let fear call the shots. It's time to take back control. It's time to start living instead of just existing. It's time to take risk. Start small if you need to, but start. Take that first step. Make that phone call. Sign up for that class. Apply for that job. Whatever it is, do it today. And as you do, remember this. On the other side of your fear is everything you've ever wanted. On the other side of that risk is the life you've always dreamed of. You see, life is not a dress rehearsal. We don't get a practice run. This is it. This is your one precious life. And you get to decide how you're going to live it. Are you going to play it safe and always wonder what if? Or are you going to take risks, chase your dreams, and create a life that thrills you? The choice is yours. But I believe in you. I believe you have greatness within you. I believe you have dreams worth chasing and a purpose worth fulfilling. Don't let fear rob you of that. Don't let it keep you small when you were born to do great things. I'll take that risk. Chase that dream. Step into your greatness. Because the world needs your unique gifts. It needs your ideas, your passion, your courage. It needs you to be fully, authentically, powerfully you. That only happens when you're willing to take risks. When you're willing to face your fears and do it anyway. So I challenge you today. Take a risk. Do something that scares you. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to be a step in the direction of your dreams. And as you take that step, remember this. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You are stronger than your fears. You have everything you need within you to create the life you want. To make your dreams a reality. To leave your mark on this world. But it all starts with a decision. A decision to stop playing small. A decision to stop letting fear control you. A decision to start taking risks. Make that decision today. Right now, decide that from this moment on, you're going to live boldly. You're going to chase your dreams with everything you've got. Because life is too short for regrets. It's too precious to waste playing it safe. You were born for more than that. You were born to shine. You were born to make a difference. So go out there and take those risks. Face those fears. Chase those dreams. The world is waiting for you. Your future is calling you. Will you answer? Remember, every great story involves risks. Every great achievement started with someone willing to take a chance. Your story is still being written. Your greatest achievements are still ahead of you, but they're waiting on the other side of your comfort zone. They're waiting for you to take that risk. So what are you waiting for? The time is now. Your moment is here. Take that risk, Kev. Step into your greatness. Create the life you've always dreamed of, because you can, because you must. Because the world needs what only you can give. Don't be afraid to take risks in life. Be afraid of staying stagnant. Be afraid of never knowing what you're truly capable of. Take that risk today. Now, your future self will thank you for it. You've got this. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seize it with both hands. Now take that risk. Chase that dream. Create that life. Because you were born for this. You were born to shine. You were born to make a difference. It all starts with a single step. A single risk. A single decision to believe in yourself and your dreams. Make that decision now. Take that step now. Your future is waiting. Don't be afraid to take risks in life. Be excited. Be thrilled. Be ready for the amazing journey ahead. Because on the other side of that risk is everything you've ever wanted. Everything you've ever dreamed of. Everything you were born to be. So go for it. Take that risk. Chase that dream. Create that life. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seize it. Because you were born for this. You were born to shine. You were born to make a difference. And it all starts with a single step. A single risk. A single decision to believe in yourself and your dreams. Make that decision now. Take that step now. Your future is waiting. Don't be afraid to take risk in life. Be excited. Be thrilled. Be ready for the amazing journey ahead. Because on the other side of that risk is everything you've ever wanted. Everything you've ever dreamed of. Everything you were born to be. So go for it. Take that risk. Chase that dream. Create that life. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seeing the world is waiting for you. Your dreams are calling you. Answer that call. Take that risk. Step into your greatness because you can. Because you must. Because the world needs what only you can give. Don't be afraid to take risks in life. Be afraid of never knowing what you're truly capable of. I take that risk today. Now, your future self will thank you for it. You've got this. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seize it with both hands and don't let go. Take that risk. Chase that dream. Create that life. Because you were born for this. You were born to shine. You were born to make a difference. And it all starts with a single step. A single risk. A single decision to believe in yourself and your dreams. Make that decision now. Take that step now. Your future is waiting. Don't be afraid to take risk in life. Be excited. Be thrilled. Be ready for the amazing journey ahead. Because on the other side of that risk is everything you've ever wanted. Everything you've ever dreamed of. Everything you were born to be. So go for it. Take that risk. Chase that dream. Create that life. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seize it. The world is waiting for you. Your dreams are calling you. Answer that call. Take that risk. Step into your greatness. Because you can. Because you must. Because the world needs what only you can give. Don't be afraid to take risk in life. Be afraid of staying stagnant. Be afraid of never knowing what you're truly capable of. I'll take that risk today. Now, your future self will thank you for it. You've got this. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of.